love you, She-Hulk.
All right, son, I'm gonna need those 2 hams back.
I don't have any hams.
Lift up your shirt, son.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
You're not a shoplifter. You're just a fat kid. Sorry about that, fatty. Hey, Tom, he's just a fat kid. Aren't you, fatty? You're just a big old fat kid. Here's some chocolate, fatso.
Thanks.
For over 2 decades, there's been something about Chris Griffin that just doesn't add up. Look at the Griffin family for a second. Peter has brown hair, Lois is bright ginger, Meg is brown, and Stewie is brown too, even in every flash forward. And then there's Chris, bright blonde, like the one guy at a costume party who didn't get the memo. So why is that? Was Family Guy trying to hint at something all along? Could that blonde hair be a clue to a bigger story hiding in plain sight? After years of fan theories, subtle in-show nods, and background jokes, we might finally be close to an answer. The most boring, but probably true, when Family Guy was first pitched, Lois was supposed to be blonde. In fact, if you watch the unaired pilot, she is blonde.
Kids, I just don't know if I like the idea of your father going to a stag party tonight.
Relax, Mom. It's just a bunch of guys sitting around with a black marker and a checklist of the 10 Commandments.
Thou shalt get drunk. Yeah.
Chris, you're 13. Don't talk like that.
Later, they decided to make her a redhead to contrast Peter, which works, but they never changed Chris's design, so he stayed blonde. Could the whole mystery really just come down to a coloring oversight? Probably, but Family Guy never leaves it at that. In one episode, they joke that Chris was kidnapped by the Griffins from a Dutch family when he was a baby, and I read somewhere that about 66% of Dutch babies are blonde. So that does explain the hair and those random moments where Chris starts speaking fluent Dutch. Honestly, if he ever walks into the kitchen wearing wooden clogs and asking for cheese, we'll have our answer.
Yeah, sort of like Chris doesn't remember we stole him from a Dutch family.
What's this now?
We hebben het later over.
Hoe begrijp je wat je tegen me zegt?
I'm glad everything is back to average.
Yes, it's happy to be back home.
I too am gleeful.
You are improper. Your hair is like hay. A horse would eat it. Go into the wood-burning oven.
I miss our stolen son in America. Do you think he remembers us?
Wooden shoe?
Family man, Dutch TV is probably not that great, we assume?
Then there are the theories about Lois's infidelity. Maybe Chris isn't even Peter's kid. Maybe Lois had a little adventure. The show loves to remind us that her moral compass is, let's say, more of a suggestion than a rule. She's hooked up with Bill Clinton. There's that episode where Stewie finds an old adult film starring Lois, sending him into an existential crisis about who his real father might be.
Oh, look at that. See, now I'm really starting to get suspicious.
Somebody order a pizza?
In You Can't Handle the Booth, Lois even jokes that Chris could be Philip Seymour Hoffman's son because apparently she spent some quality time with him about 9 months before Chris was born, which in Family Guy logic is basically a Maury episode waiting to happen.
Cheetah, there's something you don't know. Chris might not even be your son.
What?
I once slept with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
You what?
You slept with Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Haha, I sure did. It was in his trailer during that tornado chasing movie, and all I know is 9 months later, Chris is born.
Yay, I'm a bastard!
Crystal was so angry when she caught her boyfriend Quan cheating, she blurted out the words, "You are not the father of my baby." So now Quan has been using those words against her because he now denies her 1-year-old son Xavier. Look at him. How real.
Some fans think Lois might secretly dye her hair and is actually a natural blonde, but that theory gets shot down in the episode Valentine's Day in Quahog, when Stewie travels back in time and, in a very on-brand, awkward moment, kisses a young Lois and who is clearly already a redhead. So unless she was hitting the salon in kindergarten, we can probably rule that one out.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey, I just came to say, you know, in a couple of years, something's gonna come along called Sesame Street, and I know the name makes it sound Asian, but it's not, and it's gonna blow your mind. No, the hell with it. The real reason I ran over here is because I wanted to do this. There's my little Lois. What? Lois? Come on, honey, hop in Daddy's car. You can crawl around on the floor while I drink, smoke, and drive us home.
Of course, there's always the simple genetics answer. Blonde hair can skip generations, so maybe Chris inherited it from some flaxen-haired grandparent we've barely met. Totally plausible in real life, but come on, this is Family Guy. When has logic ever been the reason?
You know the best part about being half black and half white? When I grow up, I'll be accepted by everybody.
So at the end of the day, maybe it's just a lazy animator who grabbed the wrong paint bucket. Maybe it's a running gag the writers toss in to keep us guessing. Or maybe, just maybe, Chris Griffin really is Dutch. Or the surprise plot twist from one of Lois's many adventures. Either way, we've been over here debating cartoon hair genetics for 25 years, which probably says more about us than it does about the Griffins.
I don't know what we're afraid of. Nothing would change if we made love. So I'll be your friend. And I'll be your lover.
I don't believe it, Peter. You got fired?
Way to go, Dad. Fight the machine.
How do you know about the machine?
Peter, you know this is all because you drank at the stag party.
I know. Lois, honey, you were right. Alcohol is trouble. Now I feel kind of guilty I ever gave Chris his first taste of beer. Yeah, but you turned out okay, didn't you, pal?
I'm gonna go get wasted.
Okay, look both ways.
Peter, what are you going to do about a job? You'll have to find something soon. Now, why don't you... Oh! What on earth was that?
What the deuce are you staring at? It's tuna fish. And nothing else.
Ah, this sucks, Chris. I gotta find a way to get money. I've been through 2 jobs this week. I got fired off of that commercial.
Try it again.
I'm caca for Cuckoo Puffs.
No, damn it, take 26.
Then I had that job as the sneeze guard for the salad bar at that restaurant. Take it outside, lady. And then I thought I could win some money in that talent show.
And the grand prize goes to the Von Trapp Family Singers.
Oh, that is bullshit.
They're gone!
Oh, yes. And I still didn't win.
Hey, Dad, you ever think of welfare? That's like free money, you know.
Chris, that's it. I'll go on welfare.
Next question. Do you have any disabilities on your record? Past injuries, physical anomalies?
I didn't have gas for the first time until I was 30. What the hell was that? Oh, now that wasn't hard at all.
What's your weekly stipend?
Let me see, $150.